Have you ever wondered what terrifies a celebrity the most? Is it the paparazzi, the loss of privacy, or something far more personal and profound? Let's glow in the spotlight where every flaw is magnified and every triumph celebrated. Celebrities like Ashanti navigate a world that is both enviable and daunting. Today, we delve deep into a revelation that is rarely touched upon by the glitterati, the fears and vulnerabilities that come with motherhood. Ashanti, a name synonymous with powerful vocals and captivating performances, recently stepped into a role far removed from her onstage persona, that of a mother. Known for her resilience and independence, the news of her pregnancy was met with joy and excitement by fans worldwide. However, beneath the surface of congratulatory messages and baby shower updates, Ashanti harbored a private fear, one that she would only reveal after the birth of her child. The journey begins in a plush, softly lit room where Ashanti, looking serene yet unmistakably anxious, first shared her concerns. Becoming a mother is transformative, she explained, her voice a mixture of awe and apprehension. It's not just about bearing a child. It's about bearing an entire world of responsibilities. My biggest fear, losing myself in motherhood, losing my identity. This confession might resonate with many who look up to her, reflecting a universal dread that touches not just new mothers, but anyone who steps into a radically new life role. To explore this further, we must trace Ashanti's steps from the pinnacle of her career to this new chapter. Before motherhood, Ashanti's life was a whirlwind of studio sessions, concert tours, and red carpet events. Her identity was interwoven with her music, her public persona shaped by each album's success. But as her pregnancy progressed, a shift occurred. Priorities changed, and the spotlight that once fueled her every day began to dim, overshadowed by the impending responsibilities of motherhood. How do I balance being Ashanti the artist and Ashanti the mother? This question became a recurring theme in her conversations. It wasn't just about balancing her career and motherhood. It was about retaining her sense of self amidst the profound changes. She pondered this, not just in solitude, but in discussions with other mothers in the industry, seeking advice and solace in their shared experiences. The narrative then shifts to the broader societal context where motherhood often demands that women reinvent themselves, cultural expectations, societal pressures, and the often unspoken sacrifices of motherhood come into play. Ashanti's fear was not merely about personal loss, but a reflection of a larger dialogue about women's autonomy and identity post-childbirth. As Ashanti navigated these turbulent waters, her journey illuminated several strategies she employed to confront her fears. From setting boundaries to carving out time for her music and herself, she began to craft a new identity that embraced both her roles without allowing one to overshadow the other. This tale of fear, identity, and transformation is not unique to Ashanti, but is echoed in the lives of many across the globe. As a reminder of the resilience required to face personal fears while in the public eye and the strength it takes to openly discuss and address these vulnerabilities. As our story draws to a close, it's clear that Ashanti's revelation goes beyond the personal. It speaks to a societal need for deeper support and understanding for mothers, emphasizing the importance of personal identity in the face of life's great changes. Imagine terrorizing her fears, Ashanti became a beacon for other women experiencing similar struggles, demonstrating that it's possible to create a symphony of balance between personal aspirations and maternal duties. Her story encourages a dialogue about the often glossed over emotional and psychological challenges of motherhood, especially in an industry that never sleeps. Despite the challenges, Ashanti's journey is marked by moments of profound joy and fulfillment. The first smile, the first words, and the first steps of her child. Each milestone not only deepens her maternal bond, but also redefines her identity. Classic moments are precious, captured between the lines of her songs and the backstages of her concerts, where she now sometimes cradles her child before stepping into the limelight. But the journey of self-discovery does not end here. Ashanti's narrative is punctuated with her return to the studio, where she channels her experiences into her music, infusing new themes of strength, vulnerability, and love into her lyrics. Her music has always been a reflection of her life, and now it serves as a record of her evolution, both as an artist and a mother. This blend of personal growth and professional creativity exemplifies how her fears, while valid, forge a new path for her artistry. The reaction to Ashanti's openness about her fears has been overwhelmingly positive, providing comfort to other mothers facing similar dilemmas. Social media, usually a battleground of opinions, has become a platform for supportive exchanges, with fans and followers sharing their own stories and struggles with identity and motherhood. This community response underscores the importance of shared experiences and communal healing. Furthermore, Ashanti's story has ignited discussions on maternal mental health, prompting conversations about the resources needed to support new mothers. especially those balancing demanding careers. It highlights the need for flexible work arrangements, supportive workplace policies, and a broader cultural acceptance of the multifaceted roles women play. As we encapsulate Ashanti's narrative, it's clear that her initial fear, while deeply personal, catalyzed a much needed conversation about the complexities of motherhood in modern society. Her courage in sharing her story not only helps demystify the struggles of new mothers, but also paves the way for a more empathetic understanding of how personal identities are reshaped by parenthood. Through these shared stories and dialogues, we see a shift towards a more nurturing society that recognizes the dual identities many carry, not just as parents, but as individuals with dreams and careers. Ashana's journey becomes a call to action for more open conversations and community support that uphold the values of empathy and understanding in every aspect of life. This shift also reflects in the entertainment industry, which has slowly begun to implement more supportive measures for working parents. Initiatives aimed at providing on-site childcare, longer maternity leaves, and flexible scheduling options are becoming more common, influenced by stories like Ashanti's. These changes are not just about accommodating motherhood, but about respecting the role of parents and providing the necessary support to maintain their health and well-being while they nurture the next generation. In a broader sense, Ashanti's openness about her fears and the subsequent community response have highlighted the importance of mental health resources for new parents. Her story encourages healthcare providers, policymakers, and community leaders to look closely at the mental health challenges associated with parenting. By advocating for policies that support mental health, society can help alleviate the fears and stresses that many parents face, making the journey into parenthood a more joyful and less daunting experience. And in reflecting on Ashanti's story, it's evident that the transformation she feared was not the end of her identity, but the beginning of a more enriched one. Her role as a mother has added a new layer to her persona, bringing depth to her music and a greater sense of purpose to her life's narrative. Her fears, once whispered into the quiet night, now find echoes in the hearts of many, creating a chorus of solidarity and strength. As we draw to a close, let us take a moment to appreciate the courage it takes for anyone to share their deepest fears, especially in a world that watches closely with both critical and supportive eyes. Ashana's story is a powerful reminder that behind the glamour and success, celebrities are navigating the same emotional landscapes as those who look up to them. Ashana's narrative has not only provided a voice to her own experiences, but has also served as a catalyst for wider societal reflection on the challenges and transformations that come with parenthood. By sharing her story, she has peeled back the curtain on a topic that many in the public eye choose to shield from their audiences, offering a rare glimpse into the personal lives of those we often see only through the lens of their public personas. The resonance of Ashanti's story extends beyond her own industry, influencing various sectors to reassess how they support working parents. It sparks discussions about work-life balance and the societal structures that either constrain or liberate new parents from the fears of losing their identity. Companies and organizations are prompted to consider how they can evolve to support the well-being of their employees, recognizing that the health of a workforce is critical to its success. Education systems, too, play a pivotal role is shaping attitudes towards parenting and identity. By integrating family studies and psychological support into their curricula, schools can prepare the next generation to better understand and manage the complexities of work, family, and personal growth. Ashanti's openness can serve as a valuable case study in these educational endeavors, illustrating the real-life applications of these teachings. In the broader scope of cultural impact, Ashanti's story invites media outlets to continue shifting their focus from sensationalism to more substantive, empathetic storytelling. As viewers and readers respond positively to these authentic narratives, the media is encouraged to highlight more stories of real human emotion and struggle, moving away from the superficial and delving into the depths of real-life experiences. Finally, Ashanti's journey underscores the importance of community. In a world where isolation can often accompany the early stages of parenthood, her story serves as a reminder of the power of shared experiences and collective support. Forums, support groups, and social media platforms can be invaluable resources providing spaces for parents to connect, share, and find solace in the commonalities of their experiences. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time,